Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here with a things I no longer buy video. I did one over 2 years ago and I just asked on my Instagram for some video ideas and someone requested an updated one and I'm all about it. Look, it's the 30th of December. I have put away all of my Christmas decorations and all of the presents and everything, and I've decluttered a little bit. I need to declutter more and I'm just feeling like refreshed and like I need to get rid of things and not buy anything else. And if I can encourage you guys to do that, I'm more than happy to. So anyway, let's get into it. The first thing on my list is makeup that I no longer buy. This video is probably going to be very similar to my last one, but if you didn't know, if you have been watching me for so long, I used to be like a beauty guru type influencer, like making YouTube videos of trying new makeup all the time, and I don't do that anymore. My passion for makeup has really like faded and I don't have the time to do it. I don't go anywhere to do fancy makeup anyway. Not that you should have to go somewhere to do fancy makeup, you can do it if you like, but it isn't inspiring for me and my passion kind of isn't there. In saying that, I got sent a lot of makeup over the years that I did it, and I've gotten rid of so much of it, but I still have a lot of makeup left, so much that I never need to buy makeup again. If I think about what I have bought this year, I think I bought a couple of contouring products because I really liked this one product, this contouring stick from Benefit, and I bought like a few other ones to try out. No Model Co sent me some makeup and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, I bought some lip liners at the Priceline sale when they were half off and they were $2.50 each. That's like it. If you're anything like me, you probably have eyeshadow palettes that you haven't hit pan on. You have a bunch of backups of your favorite products, or you have foundations that you've never tried or that you used once and you didn't like but you've held on to them for a few years. Go and use them up. Go and use them all up and don't buy anymore. On top of that, skincare is another one. I have a lot of skincare that I intend to try or whatever, and some of it really expensive. My skin is such a hard one because you want to try new products to see if they work for you, but I have tried so many things and nothing but my current routine has worked for me, which is actually using Head and Shoulders to wash my face morning and night, using a La Roche-Posay clay mask, and then using an LED light with 3 different colors, and a tub of Nivea moisturizer, like, you know, the blue tub. Literally, that's what I've been using, and my skin is finally clearing up and I don't need all of these fancy expensive skincare products, and maybe you don't either. I've tried so many things over the years, none of them work, so I'm just like, I'm not buying any more skincare. I'm not feeding into it unless I know that it works for me. Like for example, my makeup remover, I buy the same one and I buy it on sale and I buy a few at a time, and I think that that's just what you should do. Something works for you, go buy it when it's on sale, have a few backups, don't buy anything else, don't feed into it. The same goes with hair care. I actually still have some shampoos and conditioners from brands sending them to me, and for a while I wasn't using them and then just hoarding them, and I'm like, I need to use them. Yeah, just stick to buying the ones that you know work for you and use up what you have in your cupboard as well, because there's probably a few in your bathroom sink that you need to get through. So home decor, I just got a request to do a video of like a home decor haul, and I just said like, I don't buy home decor. We moved into this house I think 5.5 years ago, and you guys, if you've been with me a while, you would have seen my home decor hauls. I bought a lot of stuff moving into this house, like everything. Have I even bought recently like for Daisy's room? Oh, I redid her playroom, so I bought some like things to put on the wall. That's about it. Like, I don't buy any cushions. I'm done. Like, my home is decorated. I understand the feeling of like needing to like refresh the home and, you know, change things up and everything like that, but you can put that money towards something else, something more valuable than home decor, and then you've got to store the stuff that you're taking down or putting away, and then you end up with a whole cupboard full of cushions. Like, no thanks. Thanks but no thanks. That leads into my next category, and I feel like that you either do this or you don't. And I'm someone that I never really have. I think because when Dean and I bought, we moved into our house, we just bought like really nice Maxwell Williams basic, that's what it's called actually, basic white crockery, and we went to IKEA and bought heaps of the same glasses, and we bought 2 packets of Stanley Rogers cutlery, and we've been using all of that stuff for like 10 years. It's still going good, so we don't actually buy crockery or new mugs or fancy cups or anything like that. I will say we did do a top up of our crockery and just buy a new set of the same stuff. Was it last year, because a few things broke, and that's it. I know it's really hard because you walk into like Kmart or Target and you see this pack of like 6 glasses and they're $10 and you're like, oh wow, they're so cute. But what are you going to do with your other ones? They still work. They're still good. So what's the point? Just something to think over. Next thing is linen and towels. I bought really beautiful Adair's linen when I moved in here. I actually lied because I bought 1 new quilt cover from Pillow Talk, so I have 2 quilt covers. But the first one from Des, really good quality, but it was really heavy. So the Pillow Talk one is just a lot lighter and it's more comfortable. But I don't buy any linen. I don't buy any, like, you know, sheets or anything like that. Like, our sheets are still good. Yeah, like as long as they're not threadbare, still use them. You don't need to buy new ones every couple of months. I think that that's such a waste of money. And what happens to the old ones, unless you like sell them on Marketplace or something? Cleaning products. So I started using Co a few years ago and love it. Absolutely love it. Need a top up of it actually. And it works on so many surfaces, and I use the microfiber towels. So I don't really buy any cleaning products apart from like dishwashing liquid and like washing machine liquid. We don't really use anything else. We mainly use Co. We use it on the windows, on the benches. We use it in our spray mop. We use it in the bathroom. It's fantastic, and it just cuts down on having all of these products in the cupboard that I'm actually still using them up from before I had Co. So anyway, the next thing is cheap shoes, bags and jewelry. So I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my last video as well. I had a problem when I was in my early 20s. I will admit that. I remember I would work in town and I would go and buy something on my lunch break every day. Like, not a day went past where I wouldn't buy something. And I look back at it and I'm like, oh my God, you wasted so much money. It's so silly. Like, whether it be something from Diva jewelry store or a pair of shoes or, you know, just something from Maya. Like, I had a problem and I have stopped that. I like to save up my money and buy, you know, more high quality things or designer accessories. When I think about like all the money that I spent on those like necklaces, like I would go into Colette and spend like a good $200 just like taking everything. Oh my God, it makes me sick. And the amount of shoes that I bought that like I can't even wear now because I can't wear heels, like high heels. I think these are like 8 centimeters and like these are too high for me to wear. So these are the kind of heels I wear now. And the same with handbags. I'm sure you guys know that like my style has changed over the years, and I do, this is going to sound really snobby, but I only wear like designer handbags and the quality is just so much better. Like, I have a few bags that I have thrashed, like wearing every day for a really long time, and they are still good. Whereas I know like every couple of months I used to have to buy a new handbag because it would just like fall apart. And the other thing about jewelry is like I literally only wear my engagement ring. I wear my Tiffany bracelet. I don't wear it every day, but I like that I can take this off. Then I have these diamond earrings. I also just got some Van Cleef earrings. I just like the finer things in life, you know. I have put the money that I used to spend towards those, you know, cheap things and buy nicer things now. Okay, the next thing, seasonal items. So like, for example, Christmas t-shirts or Christmas earrings or Halloween things or Easter things or Christmas decorations. When I first moved here, I bought a lot of Christmas decor and I don't need any more. Although I will say every year I probably buy like 1 or 2 things to add. So this year I got, they were actually both like half price when I got them because I got them so close to Christmas or just after. Only 2 like decor items. Although I will say the baubles are not doing so well after Daisy picks them off of the tree and then proceeds to drop them several times. Some of them broke this year, but they are just like cheap ones from Kmart. So maybe in a few years time, I can upgrade and get new Kmart ones. But you know, I just don't see the point when what we have is good enough. And you know, people, I know people like to change themes and everything like that, but it's such a waste of resources. And where do those, like, unless you know, donate or give away or sell those old decorations, like where do they go? And then like Christmas t-shirts and things like that, I just don't see the point in getting something you can only wear like a couple of times in the year. And especially for like Daisy, I don't see the point that she'll get a couple of wears out of something and then, you know, it's not Christmas anymore. I know she could still wear it, but I just wouldn't do that. This one's a little bit random, but gift bags. I don't buy gift bags anymore. I save all of the gift bags. When we had like our baby shower and then Daisy's party and like when Daisy was born, like we got so many gift bags, ridiculous amount of gift bags, and I've just saved them all and I just reuse them. And I could tell that some of the ones that we got had been reused, which is totally fine. I think that it's a great idea that people can reuse them rather than wrapping paper, although I will say kids love unwrapping things. But yeah, gift bags. Another thing, beauty services. I'm pretty sure that I talked about this in my last video. The only thing I really do is get my hair done, and I will say the occasional pedicure. I love a good pedicure. Like you just can't do your own toenail polish like someone else can do it, like a professional can do it. I don't even get my nails done anymore. I do have like my own gel kit if I wanted to do it, but I just don't have the patience for it. Which seems so silly, but yeah, all I do is get my hair done, which is just some blonde foils in it and toner, and it cut every now and again. I don't pay to do any skincare, or I get my brows threaded maybe like a couple of times a year, but I dye them myself. I try and do everything that I can myself. Yeah, that saves me money. I think that I'm quite capable of doing it. I feel like there are some people where are just like, I'm not even going to attempt to do that, and that's fair enough. Okay, the next thing is I wrote down clothes that don't go with my aesthetic. I have been on a bit of like a, you know, finding my style journey this year. Not a bit of, I've definitely been on one. And I have realized over the years that I really just love neutral things. I love, you know, I just love simplistic, neutral, classic, timeless pieces and looking like that. I know that when I used to go shopping, I would just be like, oh, I like this, I'll just buy this. And it wouldn't necessarily go with anything else that I have in my wardrobe. Then it would just sit there and I wouldn't wear it because I wouldn't have anything to wear it with. Whereas now if I just go for like staples or, you know, similar colors, I can wear them with anything. Like I can mix and match, and it's so much easier to get dressed rather than like, oh, I like this bright pink floral top and not have anything to wear it with. It's been a real challenge, I'm not gonna lie, because I love shopping and I love, obviously, like on my Instagram, I go into stores and try things on, and it's really fun and I find so many things that I really like, but I have had to learn to not buy everything that I like. because I don't need it. And especially me, like I just work from home. I really don't have many like social occasions that I ever go to. I'm very much a homebody. Definitely don't have the life that I used to have, you know, 5 years ago or even longer. Like, so I just buy nice basic clothes that I can, you know, wear to a range of things on the daily basis kind of thing. And it's taken a lot of practice to get to where I am today, to not go nuts and buy everything. But it is doable if you are willing to like cut down and minimize your wardrobe and find out your style and what you really like wearing and how you really want to be presented to the world, if that makes sense. And then I've got one more thing, indoor plants. I don't know if I mentioned this in my last video, but there was a period where I'm just like, indoor plants were a thing and like you had to have so many, and I just kept coming home with plants. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4. I now have like 6 plants, and one of them actually makes like little pups. So I have like, I think 4 or 5 other ones that like I'm growing, and then I'll just give them as gifts or whatever. But those ones have been with me for years, those 6 plants. So I've kept them alive for this long and they're going strong. And the other thing is, like, I don't have anywhere else to put them inside, so there's kind of no point. But I do try my best to look after the ones that I have. Okay, so there is my video of things that I no longer buy. I hope that this really encourages you to think about how you spend your money. And like, I mean, I'm not perfect. I go out every single time I go out and I buy Daisy something, whether it be something to wear or like, it's really hard as a mum. I didn't think I would struggle as much as I do. Because I just build up her wardrobe all the time. I guess I've transferred that from me to her. But yeah, I'm not perfect. I do still, you know, like to buy things every now and again. But here's a list to get you started, and hopefully putting your money in things that are worthy of it, and things that you actually enjoy and value as well. So yeah, that's all from me. Hope you are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.